be left behind. Distance was a friend of mine. Catching breath in.
Hey guys, first going to start with my inherited and physical traits. Of all the people I've met, I'm always the tall person. Many adults would come to me and they would always comment about my height, and it starts to get irritating. So I started to feel conscious about my height. Next is my disease that my great grandfather passed down called diabetes. Yikes. In order to prevent it, I've been exercising and eating healthier, and the result is I feel happier, less stressed, and less likely to lose my temper. So my mom and dad divorced when I was about 2 years old, and my mom remarried. So my mom had two sons, stepbrothers whom I never met. Since I was 2 years old at the time, I didn't really know what was going on, so it didn't affect me. But it affected me later when I used to have arguments with my dad. So I used to have this cousin who would always fight with me. She intimidated me and made me feel small. And she also made me feel like I couldn't stand up for myself. But now I forced peace upon us, and now we're closer friends than ever. So moving on to school, I used to be really bad at math. It was the one subject I couldn't stand. Whenever I come home and have a test to study for, I would always feel stressed and grumpy, and I would be angry all the time. But I think it made me a bit more of a hard worker since I was determined to get good grades. So put me in a really good book and you would get a very happy me. The same goes for music. Listening to music is part of my life, and I love singers such as Jessie J, people who make covers such as Sam Shui and Kelly Clarkson. Jessie J probably inspired my lifetime vow of never ever turning to smoking, alcohol, or drugs, no matter whatever happens to me or in my life. Lastly are my hobbies. My hobbies are solitary hobbies, which means I do them by myself and alone. You can probably tell that I really love reading, but I also enjoy crocheting and knitting. But most of all, I really enjoy singing out loud around my house, or listening to music too. It makes me feel less depressed and helps me to cope with homework and projects and other things in life.